What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a BR Legend tier list for season 10 post first patch because I knew they were gonna nerf Seer some and I wanted to see where he settled for the time being. Spoiler alert, he's still S tier, but I'll explain a little bit more of that later. Last detail before I get into this, I'm basing my ranks off of combination of what I've experienced seeing and playing these legends and the potential they have in the right hands. There's like a slight bias towards legends who are really strong solo because if you need to base your team comp around one legend for the legend to be good, they're not that good.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Some legends are better against worse players, so I'm assuming the fight is against a solid player since that's mostly what I play against in like diamond and pred lobbies. But yeah, let's get into it. Right off the bat, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna remove this F tier and this E tier because I don't think any legends are that bad. I'm about to slander these D tier legends when I get to them, but I don't think they're actually like bad legends. I think every legend is decent in the right hands. If you're a good player, you can play a D tier legend and you can drop 4K 20 bomb if you're that good. But you probably shouldn't be playing them if you're trying to climb in ranked and you're not like already incredible. First legend, I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. I originally was going to do this bottom to top, but I felt like that got kind of boring. So first legend, Bangalore, B tier. Bangalore was the most balanced legend in the game for a while until Seer popped up and just could see complete through her smoke. But even with that, skill ceiling crazy high. If you watch Shiv FPS work, you know she can be in pred lobbies in comp. What were they like top 3 ALGS? Like she's good, but she's not that good. She's not A tier or S tier. Probably the most balanced tactical in the game because it can help you or hurt you, but because it can hurt you, like a bad Bangalore is gonna ruin your whole day, honestly. A bad Bangalore, you might as well be fighting with 2 people versus like 4. Passive is good. She's not one of my favorites. I'm not good with her, but like I respect a good Bangalore. Next, Bloodhound, S tier, easily. Probably the easiest legend to use in the whole game. Like look in general direction, hear tactical, like you see everything. Super far, really big range, passive, good for tracking, ultimate, you can go wild in if you're a good player. You ever seen a good Bangalore run at you with the glowy eyes and like full speed with the crazy strafe? You don't want them problems. The amount of info he gives the team in general is just wild. Debatably still the best recon legend. Can't go wrong with Bloodhound, S tier. Caustic, I hate this man. I really do. I've talked about it before, but he's A tier. I can't deny it. I don't care what anybody says. He was strong before his last buff. That 5 flat damage, yeah, like it didn't hurt that much. But if you're running through a Caustic's gas, like slow, blind, a good Caustic was gonna melt you down like quickly. No other legend in the game can zone off areas like he does. Sorry, Watson. The only reason he's not S tier is because he's so weak outside of buildings. Like if you catch a Caustic out in the open field, it's just a fatter character, no crazy movement, basically abilityless. In the building though, like double S tier, like ridiculous. Crypto. Crypto's gonna be my first detail legend. Crypto's not good, y'all. Sorry if you're a crypto main, but that's just the reality. Not to say you can't be a good crypto. I've played with him before, but like the legend just isn't good. He doesn't really have a passive in a game where like someone's passive is literally jetpacks and you can literally fly with a passive. Crypto doesn't have one. And his tactical is not going to outweigh that because you can shoot it. Like his whole kit revolves around a drone which has like 60, 70 health. And if it gets shot, you just don't have an ability for like 40 seconds, I think. And he's completely stationary while in it. Like crypto, not good. Fuse. I'm gonna put Fuse C tier because C tier for me just means like average. Seer is not bad. Like I played some more Seer recently after his buffs, and he's definitely in a good place now. Could be a little better. I think his ultimate's still kind of janky, but definitely good. He's actually kind of fun too. Like carrying around like 6 grenades and some knuckle clusters. Yeah, it's some fun stuff. Gibraltar S tier pretty easily. Arguably the best legend in the game. Crazy high skill ceiling. I think he's like 99% picked in comp because he's that good. And if you play with a good Gibraltar, it's gonna change your life. Probably one of the highest skill ceilings in the game, probably like top 3 hardest. Crazy strong. The plays that you can make with his bubble alone is gonna win you games. Still think he's kind of broken, but I don't know if he's gonna get any nerfs soon. But yeah, S tier easily. Horizon is back, y'all. Horizon is A tier. Completely back since they buffed her graphics again. Not as cheesy as it was before, but still pretty annoying because like 3 seconds at the top of the lift is a long time. You can beam somebody with those 3 seconds. So she can still kind of sit at the top like she could before. But when she was nerfed, it was like laughably slow. Her going up in slow motion on the zipline, like free beams for anybody. But not anymore. Her passive, still one of the best feeling ones in the game. Her movement is crazy strong and her black hole is still dangerous. Lift up, black hole, throw a couple arc stars, like easy damage. Not sure what her win rate or her pick rate are look like, but she's definitely in a good place right now. Lifeline. I hate what they did to you, girl. I got her D tier. Y'all know, like, if you follow the channel, you know, I have a 7,000 lifeline kills, bruh. 7,000, and she's just not good anymore. She's still better than Crypto. Don't get me wrong. But I almost had her in last place, to be honest, because, like, even with the care package buff, it takes, like, what, like 4 minutes to drop? And the best thing you're getting is a backpack. I will say, actually, Gold backpack lifeline is B tier, but that's one item. If you don't have that, like, she's not good at all. The hands-free revive, which is the best thing in her kit, most of the time just gets your teammate thirsted. It's only good for your teammate if they're already behind cover or they're near the cover. But like if you're solo queuing, your random's going down for free, like no cover whatsoever, or in an open field, like. And then your ability list. Like if your teammate gets thirsty, you have nothing. And if your teammates are good, you don't even like they're not even getting revived, so you don't even have a passive again. So strongest part of Lifeline in my opinion right now, besides obviously the revive, is her hitbox. Still really tiny. If you're a good like gunplay person, you can win your ones, carry some fights. But like as a legend on abilities, she's just not good. Her outplay potential is super, super low. Loba, y'all know my girl Loba is at least B tier. If you watch my Loba guide, you know how underrated I think she is. If she had more team utility outside of looting, she had A tier potential, good mobility, solid hitbox, great solo legend, viable and ranked, easily sits in B tier. If you think otherwise, fight me. Mirage. Mirage is also B tier. I don't really play too much Mirage, but I think I've been bamboozled enough to know that like he's a good legend. The only reason I don't have him A tier is also like Loba, his abilities don't really help the team that much. But if we're talking like solo pubs, like a regular pub match, no rank, A tier. You're bamboozling half the lobby, easy. Crazy skill ceiling, probably top 5 skill ceiling. Nobody is too good to be bamboozled, I promise you. Octane, S tier right now. The official go-to IGL character, crazy movement potential, crazy rotation potential, crazy evasion potential, crazy rat potential, fast. Probably the lowest skill floor though. Like we've all played with Octanes who just stem up, run straight to the other team, get knocked for free. But if you're playing with a good one, the tap strafing, RP tap strafe. But yeah, S tier. Pathfinder is difficult to place honestly, but I'm gonna give him A tier because like Crypto, he doesn't really have a passive, but his grapple is so strong. If you know how to grapple, the grapple is arguably the best tactical in the game still. Highest, I keep saying skill ceiling, but this is the highest skill ceiling tactical in the game. A good Pathfinder is terrifying, especially if they have like a shotgun or something. Like break your shields, grapple on your forehead, hit you twice with the Eva, like you're done. Ever since they removed the low profile and changed his cooldown, he is completely back. He's a good legend. Rampart. I'm gonna put Rampart same place as Seer at this C tier. Cause she's not bad at all. She's not good, but she's not bad either. They're both in a place where like the skill ceiling is high enough to cause you some problems, but they're still not really scary. But Rampart, especially in this LMG meta with the L Star and the Rampage, is in a pretty decent spot. She could definitely use a little buff. I think they're still gonna buff her, but my main issue is she just takes too long to set up. Like the walls take like it feels like 5 seconds. I'm sure it's not 5 seconds, but it feels like 5 seconds just to get the wall up. And I think it's what like 40 health before it's complete set up. Unless you just don't have time for that most of the time. But if you can like post up, if you're like gatekeeper or something, you can post up with those walls or like a sniper or something. Like she can cause you some problems. Revenant is C tier. Y'all, Revenant is not good. If you have an Octane on your team, I'll probably boost him up to A tier, but Revenant pushes without Octane are not good. I don't even know the last time I died to a Revenant team that didn't have an Octane, because half the strength in it is that you're landing on top of them like as a full 3-man team. Using his ultimate and running up, it's not nearly as strong. Tactical is only really as strong as a legend you're silencing. Like if you silence a legend after they've already used their ability, you basically haven't done anything. Decent way to zone and block off some areas in a building, but very situational to me. Not super good. Revenant's not good without Octane. He's nothing without Octane. Seer, like I said before, Seer is S tier. Nerfs did hit him pretty hard, but his ultimate is still crazy, like crazy dome, wall hack area. Most times people will just leave the area, which is still really strong because you're making them leave wherever they are and forcing them to back up. Tactical definitely got hit the hardest, but if you use it correctly, still one of the best in the game. Heartbeat, one of the best passives in the game, still crazy strong. I definitely think he's harder to use than before, because before he was super easy, his tactical was way too quick, but he's still really good. Valkyrie, I'm gonna throw her in the A tier. Valkyrie is weird to me because like she basically has two tacticals with her jetpacks and her missiles, which are both really good. She's about as balanced a legend can be with two tacticals. She might even like be A tier even if she didn't have the missiles, to be honest. Like that's how good the jetpacks and her ultimate are. Probably the best team play out of any of the other A tier legends I've played so far, but not quite strong enough to be S tier. Still really good legend. Yeah, A tier. Watson. People think Watson is so bad. So many people have Watson near like the bottom. Watson is B tier. Y'all. She's not bad by any means. She's definitely not the most fun legend because you have to play her so defensively with her fences. And you can't really play aggro with her like Acoustics. Like she's the most pure defensive legend, so she's not really fun, but she's not bad either. Super strong hitbox. In my opinion, some like the highest like hard carry potential because you can hold the building down so well. Not as well as Caustic, but definitely up there. I played her for a few days solo queuing, and I won so many games without even like completely bunkering down. Last legend, we got Wraith, the OG. It's not that she's bad at all. She's still A tier. She's always been kind of boring to me. I say that I have like 6,000 Wraith kills, but that's mostly because the kunai, honestly. But like as a character, I don't think she's that much fun, but she's always been good. Skill here is going to be relying on your gunplay and your movement and your portal IQ. The portal is probably what sets like a good Wraith apart from the best Wraiths. Still really good character, good hitbox, solid IGL character. Yeah, A tier. That is going to wrap up my Apex Legends tier list. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Let me know what else you want to see. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter, Inco We Trust. Thanks again for watching. Peace.